Pressure? What pressure? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. As always, I am your host with the most, Mr. LL Cool J. The channel is Two Halves One Ball. And yeah, this is Pressure? What pressure series? Just counting down the last 10 to 15 games of the season as we come to the end of the season. And yeah, guys, today we have Arsenal versus Chelsea. We won 2-1, the London Derby. Finally, something I can be proud of, something I can be happy about, you know. Now, I'm not going to say that this was our best performance or prettiest performance or anything like that, but 3 points is 3 points, and 3 points is all that matters, right? Champions have that championship mentality where they will win even when they are not at their best. And guess what? That's exactly what we did today. Both our goals, of course, they came from corners. Yes, I know, set piece FC, kings of set pieces, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to brand it. I don't care. We scored the 2 goals from set pieces, one from Saliba and the other one from Timber, of course. Chelsea, again, with another red card, the 9th of the season so far. And then from there, it was just, well, easy peasy, really, if I'm being honest. So let me see that. 5 points clear of City now. I'm beaten in 12 against Chelsea, and the job is all done. So guys, let's break it down. Thank you so much for joining me. Do hit that like button if you haven't done so already. It will of course help to push the video to new viewers, and subscribe as well. You should see my little red Porsche driving by right about now. We are on our road to 50 subs. Currently sitting on 33 if I am not mistaken. But yeah, so please do subscribe, and of course follow us on our social medias. You can be able to see them there beside me. But yeah, first half it wasn't exactly a dominating performance, but we were the team. We were the better team. We had 52% possession overall in the first half. We were more attacking, more threatening, and you could tell that Liam Rosinho had set up Chelsea for sitting deep and trying to frustrate us and basically counter-attack football, basically, you know. But it was a game that required a lot of patience from us. And yeah, you know what? It happened, and they both came from the set pieces. And the first one, of course, it was a corner kick by none other but Bukayo Saka, the star boy, man of the hour, man of the new contract, and so on and so on and so forth. I'm not gonna get too carried away there, but yeah, none other but Bukayo Saka with a nice deep cross into the box, goes into the far post. Gabriel is there, rises the highest, headers the ball back into the penalty box. Into the danger area, and who else but his partner in crime, William Saliba. He is there to header the ball, glances at it, headers the ball. It was going in either way had there not been Papi Sow had not been standing there. But of course he headers it in, ricochets off Papi Sow, and it goes in. It's a goal, and there you are, thinking 1-0 up. It's looking good. Nicholas Yova, another set piece. Good job, you know, good job. Because especially at this time, was it the last 2-3 games we haven't scored from a set piece? They've been mainly open play goals. So I was getting a bit concerned there, if I'm being honest. So there you go. I'm now sat here thinking, all right. I know. First of all, we've had a 7-day rest. Seeing as we played last week on Sunday against Wolves. We up to this game we had won 11 games against Chelsea, all 8 of them being wins and 3 of them being draws. And yeah, like, they've got a new manager, of course. Don't get me wrong, Chelsea still a great team. Even with all their injuries and everything, they still have a lot of depth to their squad and a lot of quality in their squad as well. So, but even saying all of that, I was thinking maybe this is going to be a nice 3-0 demolishing, maybe 3-1 or at best 4-0, you know. But as we're approaching halftime, Chelsea get a corner. Bit of a kerfuffle there between Declan Rice and I don't know who else. He was holding him when the cross came in from Reece James. Unfortunately, both players jumped. Rice and his man that he was marking, he has his hands around him. Came off his hand. For me, had it been a penalty, it would have been a little bit harsh because again he was marking his man and his eyes were closed when they jumped up. So would have been personally, it would have been harsh. But for you, let me know what you think. Drop a comment. Do you agree it should have been a penalty? Do you not disagree it should have been a penalty? But yeah, the ball comes off his hand or hand shoulder area, goes off for another corner. Again, Reece James, none other. Great cross. Can't even hate on him. Can't even fault him for that one. But it was a great cross. Hincapié is unfortunately the man in the firing line. Jumps the highest, gets a bit of his head onto the ball, changes the trajectory of the ball on where it's going, and all of a sudden, before you know it, it's 1-1. And I'm thinking, damn, like damn. Is this another bottle job? Are we about to bottle it? You know, are we about to give Chelsea an opportunity, a reason for them to claim that London is not fully red yet? But yeah, so there was a lot of questions. Halftime looming as well. All of a sudden, the halftime team talk completely different as well now. So, but yeah, we come into the second half now. And Mikel Arteta, luckily for us, rallied up the troops, told them to get the job done, and we came out even more aggressive, even more attacking. And Chelsea, you could see we were creating chaos as well and creating the chances as well, getting those opportunities. We were putting a lot of pressure on Chelsea, and you could feel there was a goal coming. There was even a point where both the fans and myself, if I'm being honest, even myself, we grew a bit disgruntled and there was a bit of unease that was growing as the game was going. But Mikel Arteta told us to all calm down, that the goal is coming. We need to trust the team, trust the process. And of course, being the manager, and being the fans, we were more than happy to oblige. We cooled down, we let the team do their thing, and we went and got a corner. This time, Declan Rice is the one who takes it, and it was again a brilliant cross from Declan Rice, a lot better this time round. Goes straight into their penalty box, right where the penalty area, the penalty mark is, and who else but Jurrien Timber to be the one who gets on the end of it, and bro, 2-1 now. We are winning. We're finally winning, set piece again. Ole, 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 Rice, excellent work there. Brilliant intelligence shown by Timber there to get into the right place at the end of that corner. And all of a sudden, yeah. And then I don't know what happened there. We didn't exactly get to see it, but there was a bit of a kerfuffle in which Pedro Neto got a yellow card. But anyway, about 4 minutes after that, Chelsea get a corner. Arsenal are finally able to do a much better job on this particular corner. And Martinelli is on the end of the ball. He starts doing his thing, running down the wing with the ball. Excuse me. And Pedro Neto was the man marking him. He was a man who had been tasked with on this particular attack with guarding his man, and he followed up Martinelli very well. Martinelli, of course, did his little stop start goal thing, and I think Neto got too much. It got too much for Neto, and he did a bit of a cynical foul on Martinelli. Credit to Martinelli, he didn't let that faze him. He actually got up and he was more than happy and willing to go and carried on with the attack. But all of a sudden, the whistle goes off, and I'm thinking, what is wrong with this referee? That was the third opportunity in which we had for countering, and then the referee has basically stopped us again, so it was getting annoying. Then all of a sudden, you see him give out a yellow card to Pedro Neto, and 2 seconds later, a red card comes out. I'm thinking, whoa, what's going on here? So, yeah, turns out Neto had gotten his second yellow. Chelsea down to 10 men. Arsenal looking a lot more comfortable now. So it was just a matter of being professional and seeing out the game. And that's exactly what they gave us. Chelsea, don't get me wrong, for a decent chunk of the time there, like the second half after the red card, they they were solid. They held their ground, but they were being pegged back. They were not leaving their final third, let alone their half of the pitch. But yeah, we controlled the game. We were able to see that through, and it was magnificent. The game finished like that, and it was 2-1 to Arsenal. I just want to touch a little bit on the set pieces, because again, they were the reason we won today. All 3 goals, believe it or not, they were all set pieces. So it wasn't just us scoring from set pieces. Saliba, great work there, heading, obviously heading the ball. Timber as well, great work. Nicolas Jova, set piece coach from Man City, of course, if you haven't forgotten. This guy, for me, absolute genius. He turned our corners into an attacking weapon. And yeah, you can sit there and say it's luck, it's this, it's that. But really and truly, if it was luck, why isn't every single other Premier League team in the Premier League doing the same thing? Why are they not scoring as much? But I tell you what that is. It's coaching, and it is practice, and it is tactics, to be able to deliver all of this. And this could have been the difference in the title race, if we can score from set pieces and get those goals in those hard to win games, when we're not playing well. It gives us another dimension. It gives us another arrow, another quiver, another bullet, basically, in our attack. So we know even in our bad days, we are a dangerous team. So obviously, big shout out to Nicolas Jova, great job there today. Big shout out to Saliba as well, great job today. Timber as well, you were magnificent. So good job, lads. And yeah, what else can I say? Break down the title race real quick. So I guess the title race is really on. We have finally gone 5 points clear again. We are currently sitting on 64 points. Man City are second with 59 points. Of course, they did beat Leeds yesterday. It was unfortunate for Leeds. I think they also got a red card as well in the 90-something minute. But City, being the champions, the former champions that they are, and having been here before and done it as well, did what they needed to do. They got their win, and yeah, that was that. But listen, 5 points is not exactly something to be singing and dancing about. City do still hold a game in hand as well over us, but it is this momentum that we need to keep it going. It's official now. We know London is officially red. Tottenham can't chat to us. Chelsea can't chat to us now. We've won 4 games now against Chelsea, 2 in the Carabao Cup and 2 in the Premier League now. So do what you will with that. Do what you will with that. But unfortunately for them, it's now 12 games in which they haven't beaten us. We have won 9. They have drawn 3, and we have 0 losses. Yes, I said it. 0 losses, So to be honest, I can't even remember the last time Chelsea actually beat us. It's been so long. I think it was about 2021, 2022. Like, it's been that long. So this season alone, like I say, the 2 games in the Carabao Cup and now in the Premier League, we got this. London is red. They can't be able to handle us, whether it is Stamford Bridge, whether it's Emirates. Doesn't matter. Whether it's a new manager, whether it's an old manager, doesn't matter, And yeah, don't get me wrong, Chelsea obviously are trying to get their squad together with a new manager. They are still dangerous. They're still scoring freely. But against us, obviously we're the best team. Like I said, 12 games unbeaten. That is dominance. And this is how we make enemies, guys, if they weren't already our enemies. But I know Chelsea fans, you are sick of us now, but it's we don't care. But listen, my final thoughts on this. Was it a pretty game? No. Was it our best performance? No. Did we play champagne football? No. But I tell you what we do is we won. We got the 3 points, and we extended the gap once again to 5 clear. And that is all what that matters. Championship teams win games like this. When you're not at your best, when things are not clicking, when you get a sucker punch right before halftime, hint hint, wink wink, you respond. You dig deep and you find a way to win. Set pieces won it for us today. Saliba, Timber, big shout out to you. Rice, great delivery. Saka as well, great delivery. Nicolas Yova, great tactical awareness, great tactical whatever you did, just great work, bro. That's all what I'm saying. Neto unfortunately got sent off, ninth red card for Chelsea this season. Can you imagine? We saw the game out professionally. Job well done. I'm happy with that. 5 points clear. Unbeaten in 12. Title race is back on, guys. Now we have to move on basically to the next fixtures, of which Manchester City, we are both actually playing on the 4th of March. Do join me for that one. I will be here, of course. It will be Brighton versus Arsenal. We go away to Brighton, and City will be at home to Nottingham Forest. Both games kicking off at 7:30 simultaneously. So let's see if we can keep it up. We hope that Leeds do us a favor and actually win. Nottingham Forest do us a favor and win this game. And obviously plunge our so-called North London rivals further into disrepair and further into their relegation battle. But yeah, guys, that was me and my thoughts. Let me know, what did you rate the performance? Who was your man of the match? And how confident are you in this title race? As always, I am your host with the most, Mr. LL Cool J. The channel is Two Halves One Ball. Like the video if you haven't done so already. It will, of course, help it to push it to new viewers. And subscribe as well. I am on my road to 50 subs, as you can see down there. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you on Wednesday. I think it is on Wednesday, wasn't it? Yes, on Wednesday, 4th of March at 7:30 UK London time. But for me, it is a goodbye.